Welcome back to Shop Talk. Once again, I've been checking out Chat GPT. Now, this time, we're going to see how well it can imitate a radio man from the past. Now, I know part of seeing how well it did is in the presentation itself. I do not have a great voice for radio, but I will certainly do my best to bring him back to life. Feel free to laugh at me as I do. As with most topics on this podcast, I have to have God be a part of it. So, this is what I told it to do. I said, write a monologue on the consequences of America turning away from God in the voice of Paul Harvey. This is the result. Hello, Americans. This is Paul Harvey. I have a story for you today that's been unfolding for quite some time now. It's a story about a nation that once had a strong connection to God, but slowly turned away from Him. You see, America was founded on the principles of faith and freedom. Our founding fathers believed that this country could only thrive if it had a strong foundation in God. They recognized that our rights and freedoms come from a higher power, and that we must be faithful to Him in order to maintain those liberties. But, as time passed, we have forgot our roots. We started to believe that we could achieve success and happiness on our own, without the help of God. We turned our backs on Him and began to prioritize material possessions, wealth, and power over our faith and values. As a result, we've seen a decline in morality and ethics in our society. We've witnessed a rise in crime, addiction, and mental health issues. We've become more divided than ever before, with political, social unrest plaguing our nation. We've also seen a deterioration of the family unit, with divorce rates skyrocketing and children growing up without stable homes or parents. We've even seen a disrespect for human life, with abortion rates climbing and disregard for value of every individual. But it's not too late to turn things around. We must remember that our success and prosperity as a nation are not solely dependent on our own abilities and resources. We must turn back to God and ask for His guidance, wisdom, and protection. Only then will we see a revival in our nation, with renewed focus on faith, family, and values. So let us pray for America and for all those who call it home. May God bless us and guide us on our journey to a brighter future. This is Paul Harvey signing off. Good day. Once again, despite my presentation, it very clearly resembles the great monologues of the past from Paul Harvey himself. And to top it off, the message on God and His role in getting this country back on track, I thought was right on point. The further we drift as a country from God, the greater the problems we are facing as a society will be. Jesus taught us to love God and love others. Do you see much of that going on in this country right now? Well, there are certainly examples of kindness and love. They're as rare as an animal on the endangered species list, at risk of going extinct. Or are they? The reality is, what we see every day in the media is what they want us to see. What happened in Asbury, Kentucky recently should give us all hope that people, especially young people, are still hungry for the relationship with God and have the desire to experience His love. While the media may want us to believe that everything is dire, as long as two or more are gathered in His name, He's there. While many in this country have given up on Him, He hasn't given up on us. After all, it cost Him everything to give us our salvation. And you don't throw away something so priceless. Thanks for watching, and if anything resonated with you, feel free to share this with someone else, either on the platform or just in a conversation. I would love to see more revivals all over the country, like the one that took place in Asbury, Kentucky. Stay salty and be kind, my friends.